man. I want to know. Are we live? Hopefully we are. There we go. So what's going on, people? Alex Thorn here, and I'm just a rock and roller who likes to watch movies while wearing a bandana. I'm actually really happy to be back here. I think I set this live up for next week on the 28th. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know I set this up for the wrong freaking date, man. Can you believe it? I set this thing up for the wrong date. I got people waiting for next week when I should have put it for this week. And I thought I was scheduling it. So for those of you who are waiting for me to go live on the other thing, I just want to check this out real quick. Am I talking and hearing myself in double time? Wait a minute. I'm seeing and hearing myself go live twice. Is that what you guys are hearing? It is. So give me a moment here. I don't want to hear that. That's not good. Let's see the microphone. We got that. The Yeti. That's cool. Room. But I think we messed up on one of these things. Give me a second here. Let's see. Boom. Delete that. Let's go here. You guys still hearing me like that? Double time? Let's see what happens. I don't want to hear that. That's not good. Let's see the microphone. We got that. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, this is not what I want you guys to hear. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to make sure this sounds good. I'm using Prism Live, and you could tell I'm rusty. See what happens. No, here we go. Now we're good. All right, now I'm sounding good. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we know what the problem was. So now we know what the problem is. So you could tell I'm rusty on all of this. You know, I was using Prism Live. Before I was using Prism Live, and now I'm still using it, but it's been so long since I did this that it's not wrapped in my brain the way it should be. I probably should have some headphones on just so I know what I sound like, but you know, that's fine. It's been a while since I've done this. But guys, how the heck are you guys doing? How is everyone? I think, let me turn back here really quickly. I think give me a second, where I messed up was on all of this. Where I messed up was on all of this was I created a new space. And in Prism Live, you get to create spaces. And this is a whole new one. And honestly, originally, I was actually trying to go live with the chat. And I was trying to go live. Let's see, add chat source. This should be able to be seen down here. But nonetheless, I was trying to go live to where on this side where my hands are, you could actually see what you guys are saying. And that would come up whenever I, comment on things. But for whatever reason, it's not working right now. That's fine. In fact, what I'll do is I'll delete it and then come over here, add Prism Chat again. Let's go here, Neon. Let's set it up to be... Nope, I'm moving my camera. One of the things about going live is it's a little nerve-wracking just because there's guys that do this every day, and I took a 2-month break, and I'll tell you guys why I took a 2-month break in just a moment. But I took a 2-month break because I'm not used to watching things over and over and over again. And with the Alien series, there were so many entries in that series that it was like watching a TV show for me. And I'm not good with watching a TV show. it's hard for me to commit to watching this. So when I'm watching the Alien series and there's 9 movies plus the movie I think that came out, or there were 9 in total, that was a lot for me. That was a lot for me to take in. So doing, I think my schedule at that time, which is why you guys haven't seen me, in 2 months going live. My schedule at that time was Monday was a live watch along. Wednesday was a reaction. Thursday was a review. Saturday was a hangout. So I had, and that's that I got a shoot job on Saturday and Sunday, plus, being a single dad throughout the whole week as well. It was tough, and it got so heavy that I was just like, I got to take a break. So that's what happened. But, I never stopped. I never stopped shooting the reviews for you guys and uploading. And there's been a ton of things that have happened since the last time I went live. And one of the things I want to focus on right away is the fact that you guys got me to 200,000 views. 200,000 views. Like, I did not expect that at all. Not one bit did I expect 200,000 views to come out of this. And for me, that's just gigantic, because I keep going back to the thing that I say, which is this channel started like a goof. This channel really started like, do you want to have fun and just review some stuff and be silly? And here we go, 200,000 views later, and you guys are awesome. You guys are kicking butt over here, making me feel great, making me feel like I'm doing something that's cool, So I appreciate that. And the last time I went this heavy with anything was Thorn Fitness, when I was a trainer, and that's a decade ago. So that's number one. So thank you guys for getting me to 200K views here and beyond. I think we're about to hit 2,700 followers or subscribers. Not followers. That's on the other platforms, but 2,700 subscribers, and I thank you for that completely. Beyond that, one of the other coolest things about this is if you guys are subscribers, you do see on the community page that I'm always talking about my eBay, right? And on my eBay, I always let you know that if you're going to buy anything from me and you're a subscriber of this channel, then let me know, because I will include extra stuff. And this is some of the extra stuff that we have. Is it going to focus? Are you going to focus? Because we got the background blur on, it's not going to focus. Give me a second. Take out that background blur for just a moment. Boom. There we go. So when I say I'm going to give you guys extra stuff, this is what I mean. This is one of those extras. These are Thorn Theater stickers. And in these Thorn Theater stickers, I'm going to include them whenever you guys let me know, because otherwise, if you're not a subscriber and you buy from me, I still include this postcard so that people can come back to this channel, as well as on the other side, it has information for the brand new single and the Spotify. That goes into every package I send out. And, again, if you come from this channel and you buy on my eBay, there's always a link. Every week I post all the new stuff that I throw up there. But not only are you going to get bonus, got some stickers for you guys, but also, I'll throw in an extra VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever you guys buy from me. I'll make sure, if you let me know in the notes when you purchase, that you came from this channel. So that's number one. The other thing that I always got to talk about, because it's the way you guys support me, it's the way, you guys invigorate me beyond just becoming subscribers of the channel, but you got to become members. You get early access to videos. There's also exclusive live chats. You guys get priority replies, and you get to request your own reviews. And there's just a plethora of things. But the coolest thing, like always, and I always like to talk about it, is the Thorn Theater membership card. So once you become a member of the channel, you get laminated just like the old school video cards. And then on the back, it's got QR code to take you back. Thorn approved right over here. Be kind, rewind. And then the date that the channel was created. So every member gets one of these. So I love this thing. This is one of the coolest things. I always, as a kid, wanted to own my own video store, and this is that way that I kind of get to do that. Talk about movies, create these thumbnails, and then also have membership cards for you guys that join. But beyond all that, I know that you guys have noticed something. There's been a lot of shorts that have been posted, right? And I can put on background blur again. Bam. There's been a lot of shorts that have been posted. And with these shorts, I've been talking about the fan film Dylan's New Nightmare. Okay? Now I get it. Dylan's New Nightmare was released a year ago or so. It was released quite a while back. And this is what we do, right? With these type of channels, we repurpose as much as we possibly can. But I was wondering, because I'm repurposing this content from a year ago or so in the shorts, if you had never seen it, right? If you saw it, you saw it. If you haven't, then you're seeing it now. And I'm putting new people onto Dylan's New Nightmare. In my mind, I'm one of the backers of that movie. So at the end credits, I'm one of the people credited in Dylan's New Nightmare. And with becoming a backer, you actually got something as well. You got a memento. And here's the deal. Here we are a year later, and I'm talking about the movie now, and I've never gotten what was promised to me until today. Wild. Absolutely wild that I've been posting about this movie just this last week, and then it goes into my mind, where's my stuff at, man? And boom, I actually got it. So we are going to open this package up together. Can't show you guys what it says, but we're going to open it together. And I know it's from them because I recognize, who it's from, the company. So let's check this out together. This is really, really cool. And I'm going to tell you, obviously, if you know me, then you know what I backed and what I ordered from them. Whoa. Unbelievable, man. You guys, once again, I'm going to turn off the background blur just for this, just to show you guys this. Check this out. Dylan's New Nightmare VHS. Brand new, sealed. Like, being a Nightmare on Elm Street fan and getting a Nightmare on Elm Street related VHS in 2024 is wild. I mean, this is cool. Especially because if you take a look at Dylan's spelling of his name, or the way it is, the font, that font is the same font from the original Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the font that people are complaining about, by the way, with the new Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook, the 45th anniversary or whatever. They're complaining about it has the newer font that had hit, I want to say, in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and beyond. And then they wish that the Nightmare on Elm Street original font was on it. And that's how Dylan's name appears here, is in the original Nightmare on Elm Street font. Not only that, but if you take a look closely at the front, there it goes. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Fan film, Dylan's Nightmare. Now, I will say, granted, the font for Dylan over here is not the same font as over here, but that's really cool. Up top, Dylan's New Nightmare, Nightmare on Elm Street fan film on the bottom here, on the sides. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. And then you've got the awesome Womp Stomp Films logo. Womp Stomp Films. And you know what? Since we're talking about this, allow me to come back with something, because I think this is absolutely incredible, but I'm going to show you guys something else because it just reminded me. I didn't even know I was going to get that, but I recognize it. So give me one moment. So, sorry for walking away, but I thought this was really, really, really important to bring up right here. But if you didn't know about Womp Stomp Films, they are the people that brought you the incredible, absolutely incredible Never Hike Alone fan film from... Yeah, there it goes. Then I got that auto follow too. Hold on, I got to turn that off. Give me a second here. No auto frame at the moment. I love that I have these live controls. But Womp Stomp Films, there it goes. Okay, and there it goes. And I got to move more this way. Okay, so Womp Stomp Films brought you this incredible movie right here. And not only do they bring you this incredible movie, it's out on VHS. You know how cool that is to have a VHS of quality movie? Not only is that it, but then I had picked up from Womp Stomp Films, this is still in the package too, the Never Hike in the Snow Blu-ray from them. This is awesome. This is an amazing company that is doing what the big companies don't. And then also they have the Never Hike Alone Ghost Cut. Now this is the 1080p Blu-ray, and I will admit, I will say this looks a little, it is not the best quality. It looks like a YouTube rip put onto a Blu-ray. But once they got to Never Hike in the Snow, and especially the brand new Never Hike Alone 2, amazing. And I think they're redoing right now the Ghost Cut of Never Hike Alone that includes 1, 2, and Never Hike in the Snow. I honestly wanted to get Never Hike in the Snow and Never Hike Alone 2 on VHS, but the pricing, went up quite a bit. But beyond that, again, they are the company that brought Dylan's New Nightmare. For a company that isn't big Hollywood, they did something that the New Line Cinema hasn't done. They gave us Freddy. You got Womp Stomp Films on this side, and then you have the horror show on the other side. Focus. Well, you get the idea. And if you're not aware, why is this Dylan's New Nightmare? Because this is a sequel to the original, the very last real Nightmare on Elm Street, which was New Nightmare in 1994. In fact, this was the very first Nightmare on Elm Street I got to go to the theater for. Too young to go to the theater for part 6 that came out in 91. But by 94, I was prime and ready to go for this one. So yeah, awesome job. I was just thinking about it. Like, what happened to my VHS? I kid you not. Was just thinking, what the heck happened to my VHS? And here it is. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. And once again, this is not the original. This is an original, but it's not the original. This is the double edition. of Nightmare on Elm Street. And I want to say I also own the remastered version that came out. But yeah, this is a limited collector's edition, digitally, not digitally, he's in trouble, but digitally remastered deluxe 2-tape edition. And again, it's these covers are amazing. I will say this. There was another drawing or painting, okay, that I feel like they got the same dudes who did the originals to do. There's another alternate poster for this. I wish that poster was what came here. Seriously. Because this is great too, because that's Rex, right? That's Dylan's plush doll Rex, and of course that's Freddy's. Oh yeah, Dylan Porter. Returning as Dylan Porter, Miko Hughes. He does return in this role. But that's Freddy's claws tearing through him like you saw in the original New Nightmare as well. But yeah, man, this is cool. Thank you guys so much. Gots to move on from Womp Stomp Films and Dylan's New Nightmare. But thank you so much. And if you guys get a chance, check them out. They are amazing. Beyond that, if you do check out the shorts right now, you will see that for the first time ever on this channel, I'm not just talking about movies in my short. There's a short literally dedicated to a product that was not good. A product that is not performing, in my opinion, which is this Hohem iSteady Q. It's a single axis gimbal, acts as a selfie stick, 360 rotation. Now, I have nothing against Hohem at all. Nothing against them. In fact, I've seen a lot of innovative stuff from them. The M6 and all these other things. But this product, I bought this product 2 years ago. It was used for a music video shoot that I did with the Spanish rock band Evolucion. And I remember I charged it before I left. We got to the music video shoot. I turned it on. It started to do its thing. And then immediately turned off. So we just used it as, a tripod, really. A mobile tripod. And this is what it looks like. We used it as a mobile tripod just to hold the camera and just go around like this. Remember, its intended purpose is to be a gimbal, so it auto balances itself, right? It never worked. But we're doing a music video shoot. We got no time to mess around and complain. So I use it for the music video. You come back home, you put it in a box, you don't use it again. So 2 years later, I picked it back up out of the box, charge it, nothing. There's a charging light for a split second and went off. So I reach out to Hohem. They say, hey, it's been 2 years. Pay the return fee and we'll send you out a new one if we find out what's wrong with it. Sure enough, I pay the $10. Boom, boom, boom. They send me one back. It works for like 2 minutes. Hohem, it works for like 2 minutes. And then just goes completely limp. At this point, this is just basically a glorified selfie stick that, can have power. And then I don't want to crap on the company. I'm being dead serious with you. I don't mean to crap on the company. But the instructions to make things work in the app need to be clearer. And it's pretty frustrating because I like to take my content outside, and it's not just for this channel because I have another channel. The other channel is Thorn Tech Reviews, and on that channel I review tech. And on that channel, I purchase things like this Hohem iSteady and my Hollyland Lark M2s so I can be mobile, so I can take my content elsewhere. And then you guys see it here when I use this and was hoping to use this for post reviews of movies out of the theater reactions. And yes, I can still use this as a glorified selfie stick, but it is not going to be used for its intended use, which is actually being a gimbal, which, because of the fact that the original didn't work and because of the fact that this new one does turn on and then does work for like 2 minutes and then just loses itself and goes limp, I won't be purchasing from Hohem again. I'm going to have to look for another company. So if you guys want to throw it in the chat who you think I can go to for a working gimbal, let me know. I'm an Android user, not an iPhone user, so let's not go there with that. Of course, after all this time, we got to start talking about movies, and not just physical movies like Dylan's New Nightmare, which you can also stream. There's a link to Dylan's New Nightmare in my review, and there's a link to my review in all of these shorts that you're seeing that are coming out on the channel now. But we got to talk about how Netflix has been on an absolute roll as of late with their movies. I was so impressed, 6 months ago with Atlas. I thought Atlas with... Let me tell you how impressed I was with Atlas starring Jennifer Lopez. And it's not just about Jennifer Lopez, and I don't care what anybody's opinion is of her. That matters not. That is neither here nor there what you think about Jennifer Lopez. But what I was so absolutely impressed by was the sound design and how they managed to make the special effects look top-notch, grade A quality. I was so impressed with Atlas's audio mix that I went out and bought a brand new sound system, because even with my awesome 5.1 mix down audio system that I had from Sony at the time, I knew that movie was going to be killer with a bigger and better sound system. And I went out and purchased a 9.1.4 sound system, or 9.4.1. That's what it was. I'm sorry. A 9.4.1 sound system. And then now we got Rebel Ridge, right? And Rebel Ridge was number one for like 2 weeks in a row there. And Rebel Ridge brought Rambo and Jack Reacher vibes to it, but brought it up to date. A little bit of social commentary as well. That was an awesome movie. And I just started watching yesterday, didn't get done with it, but I just started watching The Uglies, which is the number one movie on Netflix right now. It's also a Netflix original. I got to be honest, I'm liking it so far. I had a comment from the brother Dark Room Reviews. Follow his channel. He also does movie reviews, but he said he didn't like it. Granted, hey, everybody can feel however they feel. But I actually dug the movie because it reminded me a lot of Alita Battle Angel in its style. So I can't wait to finish that movie. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you guys want to see me review on this channel, or I can just review it over at Letterboxd. Speaking of which, if you don't know what Letterboxd is, I would love for you guys to give me a follow there. Letterboxd is an awesome social media site for movie lovers, and you post reviews on written reviews on what you've watched, when you watched it, your star rating. I still use a bandana rating. You post that, and then other people can see who is commenting on that movie, what the review is, and you can comment to their reviews and start a thread on that. So again, Thorn Theater on Letterboxd. Follow me there. Let me know if my review of The Uglies is something you're looking forward to on this channel, or you just want to see me, or you just want to read the review on Letterboxd. So kudos to Netflix for coming out with banger after banger after banger. I'm enjoying it, and I want to say this is like one of the first times I'm actually enjoying the content from Netflix. I think they go through a lot of dry spells to where maybe something's good, maybe something's not. With that, I know that there's a new movie out right now that I was not going to watch because I was never interested in the live action versions of this movie. But a buddy of mine, I'm going to look up his channel right now so you guys can head over and give him a follow. But this buddy of mine, let's see. He talks about movies and he talks about games. I believe it's DCN Power Players. Let's see. DCN presents Power Players. Yeah. DCN presents Power Players. And D currently has 435 all live videos up and 714 subscribers. And he's the one that talked me into this. And what he talked me into was going to watch the brand new Transformers 1. So Tuesday, I'm going to go watch the brand new Transformers 1. Mind you, I have not watched a Transformers movie since... I think I heard that Mark Wahlberg was in them, right? I think I saw that once upon a time. There's also... I can't remember her name, but let's use the power of the internet to find out right now. Oh, wait a minute. Megan Fox, that's it. Megan Fox. I believe she's been in some of the movies. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's been in them, who hasn't been in them. But I was not interested. The moment I saw live action versions of these characters, I'm a child of the 80s, and I really, really liked the blocky versions of Transformers, the very simple versions. Once they were so shiny and had so many parts, so many moving parts, it just took away the magic for me. But I saw a trailer for the latest Transformers movie, and it looked pretty decent. And then Darnell of DCN Power Players, again, go check him out. DCN presents Power Players, talks about movies and games, and it's always live streamed. He convinced me to go give the movie a shot. So we're going to go check that out. 2 YouTubers. We're going to go check that out together on Tuesday, and hopefully that review will be available for you guys on Friday. Let me know in the chat below if you guys are fans of Transformers. Moving on, people. Moving on. I got to tell you right here, right now. I am so geeked up. So geeked up right now for what is coming as well on Tuesday to my home, hopefully, which is the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th. Earlier, I was talking about Womp Stomp Films and the fact that they've put out Friday the 13th fan films. If you missed that, I just got Dylan's New Nightmare, which is in conjunction with Womp Stomp Films. That's amazing to finally get that in. But not only have they done Dylan's New Nightmare, they also did Never Hike Alone, Never Hike Alone in the Snow, Never Hike Alone 2, and then we also got the ghost cut of Never Hike Alone. And on Tuesday, I've got the Friday the 13th, 2009 limited edition remake on 4K coming in. And I got to tell you, I'm so geeked about that because the cover for that just looks out of this world. I can't wait to see what that looks like in person. It just looks amazing. And I've already been checking out some people's, like Mid-Level Media did a review of the Blu-ray, and initially when he saw the movie, he didn't like it. I loved it from the moment I saw the movie back in 2009. I thought it looked great then. I thought it looked good on Blu-ray. When Shout Factory came out with theirs, I thought it looked good. But now Arrow Video is doing the first ever 4K of Friday the 13th, 2009. And the cover looks amazing. I've heard that the scenes outside look incredible. I'm excited for that one. And then I'm going to try to do a review on that too, because I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. And I was hoping, here's the thing. Some people got it on the 17th. That was the original day. Not February, but September 17th was the original day. And then some other people even had it 3-4 weeks ago. So I was hoping I would have been one of the people to get it earlier so that I could review it on Friday the 13th. That would have been perfect, right? But better late than never. On the 24th, on Tuesday, I'll be receiving the brand new Friday the 13th limited edition 4K remaster. And I'm geeked about that. The other thing that's coming in that was originally slated for October, was originally slated for October 1st, is Nightmare on Elm Street. And I got the steelbook of that one coming in. Of course, again, you know, I've got this. This is just one of the originals that I have of the first film. I've also got another remaster that came out. Funny story about this one. I'll tell you guys before I get into the brand new one. But I don't think it was necessarily this one. I'm having trouble remembering whether it was this exact VHS or the other single remastered version. I can't recall. One of those two. But I had the choice, okay? I had the choice to either get this, my mother gave me back in 1997. If this is the version, yeah, this says 1996, so this might be it. I think in 1997 there was a single remaster version that came out. This is the double tape one. But my mother gave me the choice of for my birthday that I could either get this or I can get tickets to WCW Monday Nitro. I chose to get this and also got to go to WCW Monday Nitro in Chicago. This is the widescreen transfer, but the brand new remaster of this film is coming out on October 15th, originally slated for October 1st. Again, geeked about that. That's the steelbook that I ordered because I really, really dig the retro cover of it. I can't wait to see what it looks like. There's another one. I didn't get to get this one, and I'm a huge fan of another one. We're going to get back to Nightmare on Elm Street, but there's another one that I missed the boat on, which was Terminator. Terminator is also coming out. There's a 4K steelbook version, and that sold out instantly. Now, I have no doubts that eventually we'll be able to get our hands on that. Probably a second batch will happen. They definitely updated the artwork on that Terminator one that looks a lot like Dark Fate. It looks a lot like the Dark Fate artwork, but I missed the boat on that one. Hopefully I'll catch that one on another round because I'm just as much a fan of Terminator as I am of Nightmare on Elm Street. And getting back to Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, there was so much controversy about the cover, and they finally just released the back. I'm seeing it on Amazon right now. The back of this movie looks amazing. And not only that, it has both the theatrical and the uncut version. One of the most intelligent and terrifying horror films of the 1980s. It also has Ready Freddy focus points. See alternate takes and learn filmmaking secrets behind the Nightmare on Elm Street by jumping to video highlights while watching a movie. By the way, this is the first time I'm seeing what these special features are on this. 2 commentaries, one by the late great Wes Craven, co-stars Heather Langenkamp and John Saxon, who has also passed away, as well as a cinematographer. There's also the second one that includes Wes Craven, Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp, and Ronnie Blakely, as well as producer Rob Shea. I don't think I've ever heard Rob Shea do any commentary on Nightmare on Elm Street outside of interviews. There's the alternate endings, and then there's 3 featurettes, which I instantly know this name. Yeah, these are the featurettes that were on the Blu-ray, I'm pretty sure. The House That Freddy Built, The Legacy of New Line Cinema, Never Sleep Again, The Making of a Nightmare on Elm Street, and Night Terrors, The Origins of Wes Craven Nightmares. I remember those for sure. But the new ones got to be Ready Freddy focus points and the 2 commentaries. again, even if there's not anything new, there's this movie's been covered so much in the last 40 years. You know what I mean? This movie has been covered so much in the last 40 years that it doesn't need to really have anything brand new. Like, what more can you say about it? But the fact that if it looks really, really good, which of course they're not going to release a bad looking Nightmare on Elm Street. If it looks really good and you know for a fact we're all going to buy it when we've all put it on pre-order, it could be the portal for getting a new Nightmare on Elm Street, film. That's what we're all hoping for. And we're all hoping for 4K Steelbook remasters of all of the movies. I don't know what video I was watching or what reviewer that I had on the background. I was doing an edit and I threw on somebody in the background, and this person was talking about whether or not we're going to get, the rest of the Freddy sequels, Nightmare on Elm Street sequels on 4K remaster. And it was like, maybe part 3 can come out on a single remaster and then the rest of them can come out on double disc editions or something. Like, no, absolutely not. I don't care what you think about the rest of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. Each and every one of those films deserves its own 4K remaster, deserves its own steelbook, deserves to be all in a huge pack of steelbooks as well as standard edition, collector's edition. Whether you think Freddy got too silly or got watered down or whatever crap, every single one of those Nightmare on Elm Street films, including the 2009 one or 2010 one, don't care about it. I get it. It's awful. I don't like it either. But they all deserve a 4K remaster. And yeah, sure, the 2010 one can come out in the collection. And maybe even Freddy's Dead and New Nightmare and all of those can come out in the collection. And you guys can release, maybe Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 3 as solos out to the stores, and the rest you can only get in the collection. Whatever you want to pull, but they all deserve their own disc. None of this double disc set to a set BS that some of these companies pull. Each and every one of those movies is worth it. Can you tell that I'm passionate about it? Because I am, especially when it comes to Freddy Krueger. That is the portal into horror movies for me. I can remember my very first memory. I know what it is. Hulk Hogan. Can I remember the very first time I saw Hulk Hogan on TV? No. It's the exact same vibe and the exact same thing with Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't remember the first time I saw it. I just know that around 3 or 4 years old, probably 4, it was the only thing I loved outside of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Hulk Hogan. Nightmare on Elm Street joined those two things for 4 and 5-year-old Alex Thorn. So again, I'm geeked about this coming out October 15th. Maybe some other people are going to get it on October 1st. You guys are lucky. You guys are not only getting to see it earlier, but get to review it earlier. And let me know as well in the comments if you guys want me to review the disc, because I would love to review that as well as reviewing the Friday the 13th remake. Earlier, I was talking about how Netflix is on a roll with movies. But there's one other thing that is being anticipated, which is going to come to fruition this coming week on Wednesday, I believe. Let's see. Is it Wednesday or is it Friday? I think it's the 27th, which is a Friday. Let's see. I remember seeing 27, 27, 27 every time. It's a Friday. Yeah, I don't remember seeing the 25th. I remember seeing the date of the 27th. But either way, this upcoming week, one of the most, I don't remember any documentary being this anticipated outside of the R. Kelly one. Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon. The documentary on Vince McMahon. This is a busy week, man. Let me tell you. Because this week, I will be doing a retro review. I know I made some promises to you guys, the way I say it like that. I made some promises about what's coming. And Let me see in the community post. I got to look back and see what I told you guys I was going to do. How long ago did I talk about this? Okay. So I promised you guys 9 reviews coming up. And so far I have delivered on 1, 2, 3, 4 of those reviews. 4 out of 9 have come out so far. Those 4 being Rebel Ridge, Twister, Beetlejuice, and The Deliverance. So still to go is Big Trouble in Little China, Immaculate, Waxwork, The Stranger's Daughter, and The Crow. Add to that the fact that I will be reviewing Transformers 1. Add to that, I will be reviewing The Uglies, if you guys want me to. If you guys let me know in the comments, as well as on the community post, because I did do a community post about The Uglies. Add to that the Vince McMahon documentary, which is going to be 6 parts. I don't know if I should do each part individually or if I should do the whole thing. Depends on how they get released, I guess. Add to that the Friday the 13th Blu-ray. There is a lot coming across between September and October. I've also, this has nothing to do with this channel in terms of movies, but I've also got my new single, She Owns the Night. That's being worked on. It's all done on my half. It's being worked on the other side. That's going to be coming out shortly. I've been talking to you guys about that for like 2.5 months. My bad. Kind of promised it a little earlier than I should have. But yeah, there's all of those reviews. I think it's back up to 9, even though the original was 9. So 9 plus 4. It's a lot. And that's all happening between now and October. So, you know, it's been an awesome ride to have this channel. It's been an awesome ride to talk to you guys. Thank you for those of you who have tuned in to me coming back to going live. Hopefully this is a regular occurrence between Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, whichever one I have available. Don't forget to head over to my eBay, where about every week I leave a post in the community letting you guys know what is new up for sale on my eBay store. Also, beyond that, if you're going to go there from this channel, let me know that you are a subscriber already. That way I can send you a sticker with whatever you buy from me, and then include something extra, whatever it may be. Whatever you buy and you let me know you are a subscriber to this channel off of my eBay, I'll not only include a sticker, but I'll also include maybe an extra Blu-ray, DVD, or VHS there. Do not forget to become a member of the channel. You get your own exclusive membership laminated card. You also get early access to videos, priority replies, exclusive videos. A lot of times, like right now, there's an exclusive trailer reaction to a new Van Damme film called Kill 'Em All 2. That's for members only. I do a little bit more looser lives. Like there was a certain day that I promised to go live for you guys here, and I could not, because I had a show and there was a whole bunch of other stuff happening. But I ended up going live for members because it was a little messier, a little bit more chaotic. They got priority access to that stuff. So if you want to not only get your own membership card, you got to join the channel memberships. And it's a great way for you to support me. If you don't want to commit to that, you can always head over to Buy Me a Coffee. Every single video that I come out with has a link to Buy Me a Coffee. You can leave a note there. I can respond to you in video form of why you decided to buy me a coffee. Absolutely cool stuff. But once again, join this channel's memberships. I love this. I always wanted to have my own video store. Now I got my own membership cards. Early access to everything. Guys, thank you so much after 2 months of not going live, for joining me, for sticking with me, for getting me to 200,000 views. Guaranteed we're going to get to 225,000 views by year end, if not 250. We're going to make it to 3,000 subscribers and beyond. And I remember saying that when I hit 300 videos, I was going to make a video for you guys. I'm already at 350. I'm almost at 400. It happens like this. So just that quick as we rose up the ranks, we're going to keep on rising, and it's thanks to you. Guys, I'm Alex Thorn. Thank you so much for joining me. Continue to comment, like, subscribe, become members, and be on the lookout for the next review. See you guys. I got to rock out, watch some movies, and review them for you.